We'll begin with some opening comments from Coach Meyer.
Well, great appreciation to Battle Frog Fiesta Bowl. This is not our first time, my first time, and I told our players the moment we were selected that this is one of the truly great bowls because of the hospitality and the location, and they were outstanding. Our team just won their 50th game, and that's incredible when I sit and think about the history of college football. I've heard conflicting where I think Boise had one too, and then but regardless, it's an incredible achievement for a group of players that I love as much as I've ever loved a group of players, and appreciate them. So with that said, I guess answer any questions.
First question. Right here off to the right in the back.
Urban, over here. Joey Bosa goes out early in the game. Just how does that affect kind of what you're trying to do defensively, and how much of an impact does that have?
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that was a kidney shot. You know, I guess it was a proper call. Hit him below, but it was leading with the crown of the helmet. And I looked out, and we were down another lineman, obviously Adolphus Washington, to make the trip, and we're playing with some cats out there that I didn't know were going to play. And but they played hard, and they did fine against a very good team. So this team has a way of fighting through adversity, and that's a great example.
Next question. Over here on the far left.
Urban, I know you're excited about this game, but do you look away the offense has played the last two games and wonder if we had just played like that against Michigan State, maybe we would have been in the playoff? Is there any thought process of that?
Thanks for coming today.
My God.
Oh, those who know me, I can't let go of things, and I've let go of that. So we just won the Fiesta Bowl.
Right here, center.
JT, can you just talk about the offense and just imposing your will against Notre Dame today?
That's what we do as far as the offensive line. That's what we strive to do, is definitely dominate the line of scrimmage, and those guys definitely did that, which opens up our whole offense when you're able to do that. Zeke being able to run, and me myself being able to run, then play action pass and drop back pass when you have the control of the line of scrimmage. So our offensive line did a great job today.
Far left and the right.
Ezekiel, I guess this is your last college game. Just talk about going out the way you did. And
Excuse me?
JT.
That's not Zeke.
My bad.
It's all good, bro.
Is he not here?
I'm not Zeke.
I know you're not Zeke.
Then why'd you say it was my last game?
I was trying to get a hold of, I was trying to get Zeke, JT.
Oh, it's not his last game.
No. It's not my last game. So
Never mind.
I don't understand.
Never
the
mind.
question then.
Never mind. My bad.
Look, I'm looking for Zeke, and I don't see him.
We have a question here in the center aisle.
My God.
Coach, Brian Kelly was saying he thought you spread out your offense a little bit more to get the running game going. It made it more effective. Was that something you did the last couple of games, try to make it more difficult for teams to stop you?
We didn't. No, last game against our rivals, it was we wanted to. We're going to adapt our offense a little bit here in the offseason. I want to make some adjustments, and I want more of a balanced like we were in 2014. I don't. You know, we need to throw the ball. JT threw it 31 times. That's more what I'm looking for. And we had the two 500 yards of offense and very balanced. And that's, you know, nowadays you have to do that. And we have too good a skilled athletes. So this is more, today's game was a little more conducive of what we're trying to be.
This one's for Coach. Has Zeke or any of your other players officially said that this will be their last game today, after the game, or today?
Zeke, Joey, and Cardell.
Next question. On the left.
Urban, let's go back to Ezekiel Elliott for a minute. I'm curious what you saw from him today, and if it was indicative of what you've gotten from him in his career.
Who?
Elliott.
Oh, Zeke?
Yeah.
Zeke's his best running. I think Zeke's one of the, all due respect to all the other great running backs in Ohio State history. If I had my first-round draft pick, I pick Zeke Elliott. He's what he does without the ball, his work ethic at practice, his just his attitude every day, the way he shows up, bounces around with us, and I love him. He's as good a running back as I've ever been around.
We'll stay on the left here.
Yeah, Coach, I know getting out to fast starts in games like this are so important. What were you guys able to do to kind of impose your will on both sides of the ball early?
No, that was that was kind of our challenge, and I tucked every guy in last night, and I just remember looking them all right in the eye and said we need a fast start. Not that that's the reason we did it, but we did. We were more open in the offense. We throwing it around a little bit in that first drive, getting good spacing and spreading the defense out, and that was a very good drive to start the game.
Back here near the risers on the left.
Coach, you come in here without two starters and you lose one pretty early. Just talk about how proud you are one more time with your guys' effort to stop an excellent team.
Yeah, you're right. That's one of those ones that we didn't exactly stop them. They had some yardage, but we did when we had to nail it down. They threw for 284. We did stop the run, 120. The area that we are probably shortest is the defensive line as we go forward. And Larry Johnson's got his hands full to develop. We have some people, but we got to develop them to be very good players. And today was a good start because, like you said, to slow down that offense, they did a nice job.
Straight back on the risers.
Eli, thanks for your time coming up here. I just had a question straight back here. Talk about how you guys were able to take away Notre Dame's deep threat for all intents and purposes. You guys dominated the defense, the deep pass.
Just being aware of it and playing fundamentally sound and just doing well with our technique, especially in the backfield as well. And, it was a team effort, so we knew that our linemen were going to have to do what they had to do. And as a secondary, we just knew we had to just stay on top of everything, just make sure we play aggressive, but at the same time be aware of the deep threats.
The far left, front row.
Yeah, JT, the way you've dominated the last two games, you guys must, or maybe I'm putting words in your mouth, do you guys think you're one of the best four teams and belonged in that playoff?
Yeah, I always feel like that we're one of the top teams in the country. But like I said, after we lost to Michigan State, that was something that we could have controlled. Then with losing, we kind of put our destiny in somebody else's hands. So we put that on ourselves and used it as a growing opportunity. And I feel like that we definitely grew for the better of this organization. With going up to Ann Arbor and playing the team up north and playing a good game, and then coming here at the Fiesta Bowl, great atmosphere on New Year's, and putting a good game together as well. So, with that, we just live and we learn, and I feel like we're just better as a team for what happened.
Center section toward the back.
You kicked a couple of balls out of bounds early, but I thought your kick coverage was very good today.
Kick coverage and punt return, I was just looking at our yards. We had 73 return yards in the punt and return game. Jalen was outstanding, and they had 0. Kick return, we did a nice job. Yeah, we had 2 inexcusable balls kicked out of bounds, and I told him not to do that, and he did it anyway, so we got to get that worked out. But I thought our coverage units were, I think we're number 1 in the country. Going into the game, we're number 2, and our whole goal was to somehow to find a way to be number 1. And after that performance, I think we might have moved up there.
On the right, front row.
Urban, when they lost Jalen Smith, how much of a difference did that make in what you were able to do?
Oh, he's a monster. He's a dude. He's a guy that's going to be playing the NFL for a long time, and I wish I would have had a chance to go shake his hand because I know his family. And yeah, I hope he's fine. I'm not even, what extent, was a high ankle sprain? Knee? Oh, shoot. No, I didn't know that. I know he's a wonderful player, but I know more than that, too.
Staying on the right towards the back.
JT, just what did you see from Notre Dame's defense? You had a great day passing the ball and running the ball. What did you see that allowed you to have the success out of their defense?
Being able to spread them out, and then I think what they tried to do is not let us take deep shots and find windows underneath. And when they did get depth in their drops, just being able to scramble from there. And that's a good defense over there. Like Coach said, fortunately, number 9, he went down. And but other than that, I think that was the main thing, that they tried to, make sure that it took away our shots, and we was able to try to hit things underneath. Did a good job of that.
On the far left here.
Urban, knowing over here to your left.
Far left.
Knowing Michigan State as well as you do, and now you know Alabama pretty well too, were you shocked by last night's 38-0 score?
I was. I just thought, I didn't stay up because we had to get up early, but I saw the game start. It kind of started the first half the way I thought it would. Two great defenses going against each other, but Alabama's skill level is very good. So I was, but
Center section here.
Eli, obviously you guys lose a lot of star players on defense heading into next year, and obviously you'll reload with lots of talent as usual, but what do you want to work on specifically to contribute to this team when you step up into a larger role in 2016?
I feel like I just have to just make sure I fine-tune some things with my technique, especially at press, and just make sure I don't get too high, get too low, stay more even keel out there, and just work with the guys around me, and just become a better team player.
On the left here by the risers.
Eli, last spring you were looked at as, now someone who's really going to have to be the anchor of the secondary, and it ends with you winning defensive MVP. Just talk a little bit about, the journey for you in the last 10 months.
It's been a wild journey just with this team, and it's something that I just couldn't even imagine, couldn't even dream of, the stuff that we've been through. And it's just a blessing to be a part of this team, part of this great university. So, it'll bring a tear to my eye just thinking about, everything I've been through, everything we've been through as a team. So we just got to keep it going, and I see great things in the future for us.
This will be our last question here on the right front row.
When it was 28-21 and then Ezekiel broke off that big touchdown run, was that just a case of great blocking up there that opened that up?
Of course, it's anytime you get a running back. Our job, the offensive line, and one of the best lines in the country, is to get whether it be JT, whether it be Zeke, get him to the second level, and then he's such a fantastic player once he hits the second level. So the first level blocking gets him to the second level, and then Zeke hit the third gear or whatever, and took off. So